Welcome to Trivia EZ. In today's video, we're going to explain how to set up your account and how to customize your company settings. If you're just beginning with Trivia EZ and are going to start our 30-day free trial, you can go to the home page and click Start Your 30-Day Free Trial button, and that will take you to our Create Your Account screen. On this screen, you'll see the different levels of plans that we have available, starting with Side Gig, which is free for the first 30 days and then $9.99 a month after that. Next up, you have the startup level and then enterprise. The Side Gig level allows you to have one user, up to 3 venues, that means the locations where you'll be hosting trivia, and 20 AI generated questions each month, along with 50 Trivia EZ archive question polls each month. Also, if you add advertisers, you get to keep 85% of the ad revenue from those advertisements. In the Create Your Account area below that, you'll put in your trivia company's name. For the purposes of these videos, we'll be using Bob's Trivia. So we'll put in Bob's Trivia. We'll put in Bob at trivia.com. And then a password that you will repeat. And then you'll click Start Your Free Trial. After clicking Start Your Free Trial, you'll be taken to the Terms of Use Agreement for Trivia EZ. Please read this carefully. There are a lot of details in there. Most of it is to say that you're not going to do anything naughty with the Trivia EZ information. When you click Agree, that will take you to the account login page, but you'll see that your account was created and that your 30-day free trial is active. At the top of the screen, you can see here that you're still within the Trivia EZ homepage coding. We recommend, if you're really going to log in, go to this login button that is at the top of the homepage and then bookmark that to your internet browser. That allows a cleaner login experience in the future. So we can put in Bob's information, we'll log in, and that will take us to Bob's admin panel with Trivia EZ. Here under the user accounts, you will see that there is one user, that is Bob for Bob's Trivia. It's a good idea under these circumstances to go ahead and confirm Bob's information. We have Bob's username, that's what he'll be using when he's logging into Trivia EZ. Next to that we have Bob's display name. Now this will usually propagate from whatever the original company name is until you change it, but the host display name is what appears on the screen for your visitors when they're knowing who the host is for that particular game. In this case, we'll just put Bob. You can add in their official names, like Robert, we'll just say Smith in this case, and the various phone numbers, emails, and various payment methods. Payment method becomes more of a factor when you're adding additional users beyond the original administrator. For example, additional hosts when you upgrade to the startup level, or hosts and moderators when you get to the enterprise level. You can also include information regarding each individual host or moderator that is unique to them. That just helps you keep track of things and helps you run your business. Then you'll hit Save Changes. That'll all be stored. You'll see that we've added the phone number there. And then we'll move on to company settings. Under company settings, you get to personalize Trivia EZ for your company. If you have an LLC already that you're operating from, you can enter that information here. You may leave that blank if you choose, or if you're operating as either a sole proprietor or underneath your own Social Security number. The LLC information really only becomes a factor when doing invoicing, which the higher tiers of Trivia EZ can help you do. Your trade name or doing business as name is what most people are going to know your trivia company by. So we'll say Bob's Trivia here, and then bobstrivia.com. And under the upload a company logo, you can go to your favorite graphic designer of choice or your favorite AI and create a file for your logo. Once you upload that, it'll appear here. You'll be able to see Bob's Trivia logo right there. If you are so inclined, you can even add a favicon, which is the little icon next to your bookmark in your browser window, and save your information. If you had any issues with it clocking out, you can just go back in and put in Bob's Trivia here and then your website again and save that. Once it's saved and it says company info saved at the bottom right, you'll be able to see that all that is still there. Everything is good to go. Your company information is saved. Below that, under the company settings, you'll see league play settings. If you happen to have more than one venue because you are an up-and-coming entrepreneur, you can form tournaments out of a trivia league amongst your own venues. You can decide what size the tournament will be, in other words, how many teams will participate across the multiple teams that play at all of your locations. This is scalable and adjustable by you for your organization alone. The top league teams from all organizations will eventually be added to the Trivia EZ tournament, and we will reach out to them when that time comes. You can save your league settings there. Beneath that, you have metrics. Right now, we have an age metrics feature that is defaulting to recording the ages approximately of the players at your various venues. This requires you, or the host under your employment, to enter the approximate ages and quantity of people playing. This is important for you when it comes to adding advertisers. This allows you to show how many people are viewing your screen with your information that could be advertisements for them. This gives them wonderful information on direct customer interactions and viewing of their logo and their information. Beneath that, you have the color themes. When you first upload your account, you will have the default green color themes from Trivia EZ. However, you have the option of generating from your company logo. Now, if you notice, back up at the top, Bob's Trivia is red, white, and blue because Bob is a patriotic fellow. You can hit the Generate from Company logo, and that will open up each of the panels for the admin panel, the host screen, that is what your host will see when they're hosting a game, your login screen, that is what you will see when they log in, and the display screen, which is what your customers see during the course of the game when they're playing. All of the different swatches are changed to variations on the colors and the logo that you have uploaded, and you can hit Save Admin Theme. And as you'll notice, it saves all of these. Save host, screen, theme, and you can keep the colors. It's automatically adjusted those so that it makes sense for your company's branding. Lastly, at the bottom of the company settings page is the most important. That is the information backup. If you're a small business, every quarter it's a good idea to keep a backup of all of the information for the business that you've conducted. When you use Trivia EZ, you have the ability to download a quick Excel spreadsheet that contains all of the venues and the purchases and the pricing that you have recorded. That includes for all your host payments, venue billing, advertiser billing, etc. This is just a wonderful way for you to keep track of your business, and it makes it easy for you to do it. You will get a quarterly prompt to download that. If you have already done so, then you're good to go. And then we'll go back up. Lastly, you have the subscription tab. Under the subscription tab, you can go ahead and see your current level of subscription. Right now, Bob's Trivia is using the side gig, and we're on our 30-day free trial still, and that trial will end on June 6th, 2026. And currently, we are keeping 85% of all the ad revenue that we generate using Bob's Trivia. You can manage the billing for your payment for your subscription in Stripe, and below that you have the available plans, Startup and Enterprise, so you can compare those if you decide to upgrade. And that's it. Your account with Trivia EZ is set up. Bob's Trivia is in business, and we'll see you in the video where we start creating our questions.